What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Kas&Co podcast. RJ here.
I'm Matt. I checked our YouTube channel a month. Last video we put out, the podcast.
Oh, really?
It was about like Breaking Bad and like everything else.
It's nice. Thanks.
So it's better.
Showing our lack of...
Oh no, we've been going up with the blog except this week. Do we have a blog post this week?
I don't think we did
No, it's the top finals. Finals.
Yeah, the NBA finals.
All right, yeah. No, I'm actually gonna write. I have 2 blog ideas. I think I'm gonna do.
Oh, I almost did one yesterday on Ray.
Ray Allen.
Ray.
Oh, is it
Ray
Jedi?
Skywalker.
You were really? Oh, Ray Skywalker.
Why is there a vibration?
Is that? I don't know.
Okay.
But no, I actually have a good idea for one. I'm not gonna say it though.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you see it.
Yeah, they're good when they're like surprises.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're back.
Back and better than ever.
Today we're gonna be doing NBA majority, about 90%, and then a little Pats talk, a little Nathan Eovaldi signing.
Dude, I'm in such a good mood today. Sam Reed is back in Beverly.
Everyone's back.
I mean,
for a month.
I tell you, today's a good day. Had a couple donuts today. Good. Great night of sleep.
What kind of donuts?
They were like cinnamon donuts. It was weird. I don't know. My mom, she goes to Ryleside Cafe.
Ryleside Cafe.
They have the best chocolate chip scones you'll ever have in your life.
Guy.
Neither am I, but these are different, RJ.
Bland.
No, they are. But RJ, let me tell you,
maybe some butter though.
You gotta try these scones. They put like this icing on it. It's
sugary.
I'm not gonna lie. I had them for the first time when I started watching Game of Thrones. Maybe that's why it's like it's so happy in my head.
Yeah.
But
just
like it sparks the happiness.
Chef Boyardee sparks me watching Tarzan with Michael. That guy. What's that guy's name?
Michael Meyer?
No, the guy in The Mummy.
Brendan Fraser.
In
a Looney Tunes movie.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's get into it.
So
enough of the greetings.
Well, because we're Bostonians, we're gonna start with the Celtics.
Fucking bleed green, motherfucker.
Now I put win streak here in my notes, hoping it would stay, and it did. We get an 8-game win streak.
Dude, last night.
So I liked Brown ever since they drafted him. I liked Brown since they drafted him, right? Mm-hmm. But
I see. I didn't like the draft pick either, so I can say this. I wanted Jamal Murray,
and he was good last year because we had injuries.
He was very good last year. A big jump last year.
But now, I don't think this is the place for him to develop. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Like, this really isn't the team where he can do that. He needs to go somewhere else on a team that's not as good and develop.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not. It's not his fault per se, but I think we do need to move him.
I think he just needs. I mean, he's playing. Other than last night, he was playing better when he came back.
Everyone's fallen into place, but him. Even Rozier.
He he just needs to check his ego at the door and learn how to his role on the team.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. You're not gonna score 20 a night, and don't huck up threes. Play hard defense. Shoot the open shot when it's there. He needs. If he's scoring 10 to 14 a night, that's all you need from him. Playing good defense.
The only way I could see him fitting with this team, which I don't know if he.
I like him off the bench.
Is being a James Worthy type guy who just runs the wings on fast breaks.
Yeah,
but we don't run.
Yeah, we don't
feel
run. We're a half court team.
Yeah.
I like him off the bench.
Yeah, I agree.
I think.
Yeah, that's been better.
I think. I got annoyed with Jaylen Brown before the season started when he did an interview with that Hut reporter.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm going to have 5 championships by the time I'm 28, and the East run through us. That's a nice way to put it.
Yeah.
You choked away Game 7 last year, a 3-2 series lead with Game 7 in your own building. You guys got blown out.
Hey, we still got to get through Cleveland.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think if Jaylen Brown needs to come off the bench, and I think the biggest thing is Marcus Smart used to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart and Marcus Morris.
Oh, yeah, they've been unreal.
Those guys, it's funny, in the season, no one really
both started, which brings me to our
those
next
are
point,
the 2, I think they're the 2 X factors.
Which is the lineup mix-up.
Yeah.
And it seems to have solved most of our... I mean, we were in a totally different spot from last time we did this podcast.
Yeah.
So
we were 10-10 last time.
Granted,
now on an 8-game. We're playing shit
we've
teams.
had a very easy schedule.
We're playing the worst. I mean, I look at this: Pistons, Hawks, friggin' Knicks.
But I've been thinking about it. This might be the best thing that could have ever happened.
Oh wow!
In terms of schedule, because think about it, we got a really hard schedule at the top. It put everybody in place.
It was a road trip.
It got a reality check.
Yeah.
And then now we're playing all these easy teams. We're getting ourselves together, and then we get into the meat of the season. I think this is going to benefit us.
We still haven't shown that we can play our best basketball when we're at full strength. Mm-hmm. Even in this little run, Kyrie's been out a game or two, Jalen's been out, Horford's still out. We need to show that we can, play our best brand of basketball and everyone's back. But I agree, it's a good reality.
I mean,
check.
like, listen, the Raps are the real deal. Raptors,
They're pretty good.
but they're still living in La La Land.
See, here's the thing. If this was, let's say they were doing this with DeRozan, I wouldn't take him seriously.
No.
They're doing this with Kawhi.
What I mean is they're still living in they're playing really good. They're gonna hit a rough patch eventually.
That's true.
We already hit our rough patch.
If they've peaked already, that's good.
So the number one seed still in play. I think if I had to make a prediction, I think we finish with the 2.
2 through 6 right now is pretty Pacers, Celtics. Yeah. Sixers are all
we're like a game away from the Pacers. For the
I think we just hopped the Sixers because they lost last night.
Oh, did we really?
So we're the 3. The Pacers and Sixers played last night, and the Pacers won.
Okay.
So I think we're 1 up on the Sixers and 1 behind the Pacers.
Okay, yeah.
So we're like the 4.
Yeah, right.
The Bucks too. Giannis is I think he had 44 last night.
Yeah.
Albeit against Cavs, but still 44 is 44.
Well, let's see. Yeah, so. Can they still control the East? We both think that's a possibility.
I think they can.
Yeah.
I would just be worried if you go up against Toronto and you have to play Game 7 and you have to travel up to Toronto.
Oh, definitely.
The Celtics have lost 13 straight games in Toronto.
Yeah.
I mean, you're putting yourself in a tough situation there.
Yeah, so going to the Raptors here.
Yeah.
Obviously, they beat the Warriors twice this season already.
Impressive.
Now the Warriors are a little, bangy.
They beat them by 20 in Golden State without Kawhi.
Didn't they not have Kawhi the first time?
I don't remember. But either way, that's extraordinarily impressive.
Which brings me to, is Kawhi the best player in the league, Matt, this season?
I think he's the second best.
Who's the number 1?
I mean, I'm up and down on him, but LeBron.
Yeah.
It's LeBron. Until LeBron's done or he declines, a lot, it's LeBron. But Kawhi, I'd say Kawhi is number 2.
I think he's the best though, right now.
Kawhi?
Yeah. I mean, does
this have anything to do with your bias against LeBron?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. No, I mean, it's, whatever.
So can this be sustained, Matt? The Raptors?
I think it can. Because, DeRozan, they were always DeRozan and Lowry, they always had good regular seasons. Mm-hmm. And then they'd fizzle out in the playoffs.
Yep.
Usually to LeBron. There's no LeBron this year. Mm-hmm. And in the East. And they have Kawhi, he's postseason proven that he can carry. The year the Warriors lost to the Cavs, the Spurs had a chance that year until Kawhi got hurt in Game 1.
They did.
And then how different. That team with Kawhi was a 1 seed with a chance to beat the Warriors. Without Kawhi, they were a 7 seed. He's the real deal. They're the real deal. I'm scared of Toronto.
Say the Celtics don't make the finals. You know what I'd like to see is a Raptors Thunder finals.
That's nice.
Someone
different.
Change it up.
I'm sick of the Warriors and I'm sick of LeBron.
But
if I had to pick one team from the West, I'd want to see Brody and PG in the finals, and if not the Celtics, dude. Yeah, Raptors.
Yeah,
Raptors. I agree. Okay.
So talking about the West.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Western Conference. Big cluster there.
Yeah, dude. There's not it's kind of up for anyone.
Yeah. When I made these notes, the Rockets were the second worst team in the league, but they were still only 6.5 games back.
I was watching the Rockets-Lakers last night. Dude, Harden.
Yeah, he's going off. But are they winning?
Dude, here's the thing. They're only winning when he is absolutely going off.
Yeah.
They just beat the Lakers the other day, and he had to have a 50-point triple-double.
Rockets beat the Lakers. Yeah. Rockets beat the Blazers. So they're on a 2-game win streak.
For the Rockets to win, they need either Chris Paul or James Harden or both of them to drop 40 plus.
Yeah.
And that's not that's not a
no, that's not a healthy way to play.
Like last year, he said he had a absurd around of triple doubles, right? Mm-hmm. And they were winning. This year he only has 2. I mean, it's still impressive, but compared to last year.
Yeah.
So they need to get it together.
So
a little bit more. Ariza's a bit low key. Everyone wants Ariza.
Yeah, well they cut that trade. It's not happening.
But he's still gonna get
that. Was why were the Wizards trading Oubre?
He sucks.
What is Ariza gonna do for that team? Oubre, at least he's a young player.
Dude, Oubre sucks. Ariza brings some grit.
Yeah, but
some veteran. He's better. I think he's just better.
He is.
He's more of a winner. I think
played
Oubre,
with them before.
I think Kelly Oubre Jr. sucks.
I like those Wizards teams.
I'm sorry, Christian, but I think Kelly Oubre Jr. blows.
Wow.
I think he's awful. I think he looks like a Sally too.
Yeah.
I think he's a bitch. He got in a fight with Olenek, right? That was him. Back in
it might have been him. Yeah.
The Isaiah Peanut Celtics.
Could have been.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, those Wizards team were fun.
Getting back to the Western
Conference.
Are the Warriors vulnerable, Matt?
Vulnerable?
Yeah.
This year, more than any other.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... They're still, like, the number one... They're still the powerhouse in the West. Until they lose, like, a playoff series, you can't, like, say they're not. But this year, more than any other, there seemed to be there was locker room trouble last year.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of boiling.
But they were able to overcome it.
Yep.
This year, it seems it's boiled. It stayed with them. KD's got one foot out the door. Him and Draymond are at odds. And you bring in Boogie Cousins, who's, he's not exactly, has the best reputation there. Yep. It seems like he's kind of hurt this year. His ankle injuries are kind of catching up to him a little bit.
I mean, we've seen what that's done to teams. Like the Pacers, they just collapse when that happens.
I think it's one of two things. I think either they're falling apart and this is the beginning of the end of the Warriors, or I think it's number two and they're just bored with the regular season and they're going to turn it on come spring.
And teams are kind of LeBron starting to build teams to beat them too.
LeBron teams are notorious, the Heat and the Cavs, for just coasting through the regular season and then come March and April turning it on. The Warriors could still do that. But, I mean, if any team, that's what pissed me off so much about the Celtics' slow start. Yeah. Because it seems like the Warriors are more vulnerable this year than any other.
Here's what the Warriors doing that, though.
They're playing a dangerous game.
They lose all they're doing right now is building confidence in these other teams.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're going to come firing, Mm-hmm. So excluding the Warriors in the West.
Yeah.
The Nuggets are the number one seed right now. They're 19-9. Millsap's out for a little. Excluding the Warriors, who has the best shot? Thunder, Nuggets, Clippers, Lakers.
I'll tell you what, it's not the Clippers. I'll tell you that right now.
It's not, no.
I mean, a nice team, but until next year if they get Kawhi and Kate now.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Now they might actually be realistic for them to go there.
I'll give you, I'm going to go Thunder.
I'm going to go Thunder, too.
I was
star power.
I was going to say Lakers because of LeBron, but then I thought about it. The Lakers is pretty much just the Cavs last year. And, they might have, Kuzma might be a little better than some players. Yeah. He's pretty good. But, other than that, I don't know. I think it's the same. LeBron's just going to carry the team, and I don't think they could beat the Warriors that way.
No.
I'd say Thunder, Brody, PG, Steven Adams. And, they don't have, they Thunder really never had a good bench.
Yeah, and they still don't really.
But in the playoffs, you really don't play 10. You play, seven guys, maybe?
The thing with the Thunder, though.
Dennis Schroeder was a nice pickup.
And the reason I don't think they'd be able to beat the Warriors
I don't think
in
they
the
will.
series is because they don't have enough shooting.
That's true.
They just can't match the scoring of that team.
Yeah, Brenus.
And plus, you have great defenders. They put on Westbrook and George. Yeah. It's just
dude, theoretically the Nuggets, but the Nuggets.
To me, they're just it goes back to star power. Do they have a guy that can take over?
And also, they've never made the playoffs. With that team.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a whole new thing.
They're screaming first round upset to me.
I could see it. If they win the 1 seed,
especially if the Rockets are an 8th seed.
Oh my God, that could definitely be a upset 1 seed.
Then the Lakers,
maybe
second
LeBron.
round exit.
You got to give them a chance with LeBron. You can never rule out a LeBron.
I haven't really
team.
watched the Lakers play.
I watched them versus Rockets do. LeBron, dude, he's shooting pretty good.
Yeah.
He definitely he's improved his shooting so much, but the rest of the team doesn't really have shooters.
Yeah, they're the 5th seed now, tied with the Clips.
Yeah, so watch out for the Grizz.
Is there anything else you want to talk about in the NBA?
NBA.
We can't talk about the Ariza trade because it didn't happen.
I'd like to say Pascal Siakam. That guy's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
You know who didn't play last night? Omari Spellman, your pick for.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I don't think he's doing so hot. But actually, I noticed that. I'm like, oh, yeah.
So, is that it for the NBA?
I don't fucking know. You got that.
No, that's all I wrote down. But I didn't know if you had anything else.
No.
Okay. So let's go into.
How long is this so far?
Let's go.
Oh, doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing good on time. We're pretty efficient.
Hey, John Hannon. Sorry.
Let's talk about the little Red Sox.
All
the
right.
Nathan Eovaldi signing, 4 years, $68 million. Now, Matt, I gotta ask you,
as a new
Sox
fan, yeah,
was this a good move or was it kind of reactionary?
Okay, so I listened to a lot of 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Madsen.
I was listening to them yesterday. They were talking about the Brady interview for about 3 hours.
How weird it was.
It was so annoying.
It was annoying. I actually turned it off.
Some of it was ridiculous.
But they overdid it.
Did you hear the part where he was like, "Yeah, my brain has kind of wired itself."
Yeah,
that kind of makes sense. Your brain has can do that.
No, I mean obviously it sounds a bit weird, but they were obviously overplaying it.
Yeah.
But okay, so I was listening to them on Eovaldi, and I kind of agree with Maz, and his take and my opinion too. I agree with him. Is it was a good signing.
Yep.
I like the player. He's obviously got balls in the postseason. but it was an overpayment.
Oh yeah, just because of that game.
It was
like
definitely
the
an
fans are calling for it.
And if he can do what he did for you last year, and if he can be a number 3 starter, like that's great. But I'm worried about him. Other than last season, throughout his whole career, he's had an injury history.
Yep.
And that's you worry about pitchers. It's hard to come back. So
especially with the Sox too, and like the money they have to allocate to all these other players.
Yeah, I think it was a good. I like that they brought him back. He's a good player, and you like guys who have balls in the postseason. I can get it done, but it was definitely an overpay.
I went to the documentary, Red Sox documentary, and Alex Cora, he came up. He's like, yeah, these guys are ready for the next season. They already want more.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like, I feel
Cora.
like the group or whoever comes back from the group is that type of team that won't settle.
Yeah.
But hopefully they just have most of their pieces.
Yeah, I think bye Craig Kimbrell.
Oh God!
I think he's overrated. I think he's extremely.
$100 million.
Yeah, someone's gonna pay 6 years, $100 million for a
guy gave us a heart attack
for a closer who sucks in October.
Oh
yeah.
my God!
Good riddance.
Yeah,
he belongs in the National League. Some stupid team.
He'll just get to the point where literally we're gonna lose, and then just
No, he almost gave up that Yankee game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Gary Sanchez almost had a blast off him.
Yeah.
So good riddance to him. He sucks. Couldn't win the World Series without him.
How about the Pats? We'll talk about the debacle. 34-33 loss to the Dolphins.
You didn't tell me you were bringing this up.
Huh?
You didn't tell me you were bringing
I know, I just added it recently.
And my heart just... No, it's unfortunate what happened. It's actually embarrassing. Last week I
can't let that happen.
I was having such a great Sunday, RJ.
Yeah.
I was having some good food. I was on my couch. I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
Patriots won. Let's just get this kickoff, a little trick play.
Yeah, I was with Luigi. We were sitting there,
And then it happened, and I got a call from RJ. I didn't answer.
Yeah.
Because I was in disbelief, and then I called him back about an hour later, got my thoughts together. But, it was terrible. There's no reason for Gronk to be on the field in that situation. It was...
Well, I see what they were doing, because he usually does that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we just got some... All right, sorry. But we'll get to that after, but...
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to deal with it now?
No.
No.
Keep
talking.
talking. Keep talking.
Okay.
No, keep talking.
All right, well, the mistake was Gronk was on the field because that was the Hail Mary defense, and you want, your tallest guys in there to bat down the ball, which is normal. The only problem is they were on the 25-yard line, and is Ryan Tannehill going to throw the ball 75 yards with a bum shoulder and bum ankle? Yeah, no. Even if he was healthy, he wouldn't do that. So it was stupid to have the Hail Mary personnel on the field. He should have had his fastest and best tacklers on the field because it's going to be a lateral type of play. There's no reason for Devin McCourty not to be on the field, who's one of our best tacklers and one of our just best, fastest, and overall players. It was a mistake by Belichick. We should have never lost. We should have won that game by more than 10 points because Gostkowski had an awful game. I blame him. He missed, 2-3 kicks?
Yeah, he sucked that game.
Terrible. I want him gone. I want him... No.
He does that a lot.
See, here's the thing. I want him fucking gone.
Yeah.
We should have went to the year... We should have went to overtime versus Denver.
I remember that.
In 2015, we scored the touchdown, and we had to go for 2 because he missed a PAT early in the game. We lost by 1 point. He hits that. We go to overtime. Maybe we go to the Super Bowl, and we would have definitely beat Carolina. We would have three-peated.
Yeah.
Okay? He missed that. He fucked up in the Eagles Super Bowl. He fucked up in the Falcons Super Bowl. And he fucked... gone. See you after this year. Don't re-sign him. And he's overpaid for a kicker anyway. I don't care if he's good. Whatever.
Bring back Vinatieri, right?
I would, honestly. At least he's going to make the big kicks. Brady fucked up at the end of the half, too. Very uncharacteristic of him. He should have thrown it away.
So, what's the record now?
9-4.
So... We're not going to be getting homey advantage.
If we win out,
maybe
we get the 2 seed.
But not
unless the Chiefs lose.
Can we win in Kansas City, Matt?
No. And if we go to the postseason and we have to play in Kansas City, I think it's going to be hard to win.
Yeah.
I think that's a place we've struggled in notoriously in the past.
And then even if you slide there, you got to play another game. I mean, it's just.
If I had to predict it, I think we're going to win this Sunday in Pittsburgh just because the Steelers are falling apart.
Yeah.
And I think we'll probably get the 2 seed, but Kansas City has a good chance of losing a divisional round. This is a choking team.
They are. Yeah.
They lose their close games. They should have lost to Baltimore. They lose their close games. Andy Reid teams are notorious for screwing up clock management and choking. Mahomes has never played in the playoffs. They're hurt. Kareem Hunt's out. The defense sucks. I wouldn't be surprised. I could easily see this Kansas City team getting knocked off by Pittsburgh or the Chargers in like the first divisional round of the playoffs. So we might not even have to play them in the championship round. But I think the only way we go to the Super Bowl this year is if we play all our playoff games in Gillette. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
If we play the playoffs in Gillette, I think we go to Super Bowl. If we have to go on the road in the AFC Championship game,
no. Yeah. Now, final thing.
Yeah.
Is this Gronk's last year, Matty? I'm saying yes. He doesn't look good.
He's definitely slowing down. I mean, this is the worst I've ever seen him play.
Yeah.
He's still effective. He still did a good game against Miami, but they were playing a lot of soft zone coverage. He's just not the Gronk. His hands are still good.
Yeah.
And he's still got a good mind for the game, but you can just see he just doesn't have the same power he did.
Yeah.
Every time, someone goes out his knees, he can't, safeties are tackling him. He'd bull over these safeties. I think either this year or next year he's done.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe,
But if he stays
after this year,
this
he's
year,
done.
does he get traded?
No, he'd retire.
Yeah. It's either that or that. Yeah.
He's only going to be. He stated the only quarterback he's going to play for is Tom Brady.
Yeah. So
if he gets so you can't trade him because then he's just going to retire. So if this isn't his last year, I'd say next year. He's got 1 or 2 left. He's towards the end, and I love him, but
yeah,
he's taken so many hits over his career. Been hurt so much. Runs up to
shame.
you. Yeah, catches up to you. But
well,
great player though.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
For the sports podcast here.
Yeah, it is. That was good. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood today.
We're gonna come back with another one.
Yeah. I can't believe we're doing this outside and a week from Christmas. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
New England.
Weather.
It's amazing.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Adios.